Hello, Internet. I'm John Brill, and this is For Liberty. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 things necessary for effective office holders. The first thing, correct knowledge. Without correct knowledge on economics and ideology, the person won't know what to hold their integrity to, and will wind up becoming part of the problem. The second thing, integrity skills. Very many good and well-intentioned men throughout history have entered politics only to become corrupted by the process. We are no better than they. Each of us is just as susceptible to the pitfalls of politics as anyone else. It is incumbent upon anyone who would like to run for public office to begin developing integrity skills well beforehand. The first lesson in integrity skills is understanding that politics is an endurance race, not a sprint. If you think that politics is a sprint, then you will put all your energy into it. When the race becomes longer than you expected, you will naturally double down. When the race becomes longer still, you will continue to plow ahead thinking it'll be over in just a short while, and it won't be. When you find yourself at a point of utter exhaustion, with no energy left to put into it and many miles still to go in the race, you will begin to look for shortcuts and make decisions you otherwise would not have made. Human nature is such as that when we make a mistake, we do not like to admit it. It is hard to admit that you made a mistake in your private life when all you need to do is to admit it to yourself, your family, and your friends. But when you are in the public eye and you make a mistake, admitting to that mistake means admitting it to the whole world, your friends, your family, your enemies, and your supporters. That is a hard thing to do, and most people do not have the character to do so. Thus, candidates and office holders rationalize and defend their mistakes, and that makes the next bad decision easier to make. That is why it is important to remember that politics, like many things in life, is an endurance race, not a sprint. Pace yourself for the race. There are other lessons for integrity skills, but that is the first and most broadly applicable. The third thing, campaign skills. This is the easiest of the 4. Many are the candidate who are unable to learn correct knowledge or integrity skills, but yet learn enough campaign skills to get into office. The fourth thing, having a life situation conducive to being able to allocate the time to run and win. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you have in your head if you don't have the time to put it into action. Most office holders and most candidates are great at 3 and 4, but not so great with 1 and 2. Correct knowledge and integrity skills cannot be learned on the fly. They take time and persistence to accrue. As it happens, the 4 things we need in our office holders can be cultivated well beforehand. Citizens need correct knowledge so as that they know when to hold their elected officials accountable. Hint, this requires reading. A good citizen is not too proud to learn from the great minds of the past. Life itself is an endless opportunity to develop honor and integrity skills. Basic campaign skills are easy enough to acquire by being mildly involved in local politics and helping some candidates run for office. And building your life to the point where you can afford to direct your energies outward, beyond merely supporting your family, is something that everyone should aspire to. So you can gentle the learning curve for yourself by working on these 4 things many years before entering politics properly. 1, 2, and 4 are already things everyone should be working on to one degree or another, and 3 is something that one can do at a far lower cost in time and energy than you think. All that is required is time and persistence. If you develop those 4 things, maybe one day you may be best prepared for what could be the most intense and demanding experience of your life. To enter politics at a time and place of your choosing, and to become an effective office holder. I will be expanding on those 4 things in future videos, but for now, thank you very much for watching, and if you like this, then click here to see more For Liberty.